Greetings, family. Welcome back to my channel. Glad you all could join me today. I would like to bring my subscribers a Carbonation update. There have been a series of events unfolding in the Carbonation community that I believe my subscribers had been missing for the past few months. Um, Nature Boy has resumed teaching. He has now portrayed himself as the enlightened Grand Master Teacher. Alright? When last we spoke about carbonation on my channel, Nature Boy was calling himself the Master Chief, Nature Boy the Christ, or the Messiah, right? Well, now my family, Nature Boy is calling himself Immortal Master Chief, alright? So he has stepped it up a notch. He has moved his divinity or his purported divinity from one level to the next. He is now the Immortal Grand Master Chief, and all of his followers are now called the Immortals. All right. Basically, Nature Boy has decided to spread his teachings in a new format, and so what he has done, he has bought a white robe and about 2 or 3 feet of cloth, and he is now wearing the cloth over his head in a more Arabic style. Okay, and at the beginning of his teachings, he has a 7-second video clip of himself walking down a grassy plain with some dramatic music. All right, family. So he is now appealing to the emotions of our people. He is now openly embracing some evangelical doctrines and basically giving them a little bit of his own type of flair. All right, family. But basically, what has taken place, Nature Boy and Eliana are still unable to see eye to eye. She is no longer returning to the carbonation community. All right. And in the wake of all of this taking place, I was informed of something that I think will be very disappointing to many of my subscribers. Um, Serenity, aka Nature Girl Fury, aka Sister Faith, has decided that she can no longer control her yearning for a spiritual atmosphere. In her mind, carbonation, the village concept, is something that she cannot be away from for very long. And she is now telling her subscribers that when she left, she was not actually interested in leaving. She was actually following the leadership of Rambo. Okay? Basically, family, Sister Serenity is saying that it is deep within her an inclination to live a spiritual life. It is something that she cannot depart from. She feels out of place in the system and she wants to return to carbonation. All right. And basically, Nature Boy became aware of this after coercing her and decided to have a debate with Rambo about him deciding to leave carbonation and the basis of his departure. All right, Nature Boy criticized Rambo for beginning to eat meat, and they basically had a philosophical discussion about whether or not it's progressive to eat vegan food versus eating animals and plant-based food. And so basically, Rambo is of the position that civilizations of the past were unable to live a vegan lifestyle and that it was not necessarily the most important thing on his agenda. Rambo feels that the internal workings of the human, the mind, uh, your character, your personality development, your moral development, Rambo feels like this is more important than actually um, eating a diet that is just plant based. And I disagree with this particular thing that Rambo has said because um, I believe that a vegan diet can help a person to become more grounded and more spiritual. And I do believe that there were civilizations in the past that consisted of plant based eating as well as meat consumption. So I would disagree with Rambo about this particular point. I remember when Sister Serenity made a video saying that she started to eat meat again based on her belief that she needed to regain muscle mass and things of that nature, right? But basically, Sister Serenity looked back at the last few months and basically since they departed from Carbonation and decided that she felt out of balance and out of touch with her spirituality. And so she feels like she needs to make a return to Carbonation. Now, family, if you can remember any of my videos, Carbonation, as it stands, was not operating as a spiritual operation. It was operating as a for profit reality show. Okay? But most recently, Nature Boy decided to return to teaching, and I believe this is what has attracted Serenity back. If you can all remember the early days of Carbonation, this was actually one of the um, main reasons why many of the early members decided to stay, because there was a lot of exchange of information and speculation, philosophical reasoning that for many of them was the basis of their spiritual life in Carbonation. And so when they began to devolve into a reality show, many of the people decided to depart. And so I've said all of that to say I disagree with her decision. I don't think it is a safe place for her. And also, she has said that she will leave her child and her significant other behind. So I don't believe that their family should separate. I believe that um, families that stay together ultimately will be more beneficial for our community versus creating single parent homes. And, there's undoubtedly going to be some type of other narrative if she returns that will cause their family to be irreparably harmed. All right, some type of love interest, uh, some type of physical exchange when she arrives. Something is going to take place when she gets there that will totally negate their relationship. But family, I just wanted to give my family a update on what is taking place in the Carbonation community. You all stay tuned. I'll let you know if there are any other developments taking place. But until next time, one love.